Yep.
Yeah, timer is ready.
My name is Hunter Calkins. I just moved up here from Georgia, so I'm not that far away, but I'm pretty far south in Georgia, so it's a little bit of a drive. My speech today is your own car, and it's going to sound a little bit cliched at first, maybe, but bear with me. So every culture in the world has their own coming of age, right? Some will have individuals grow their own crops for a year or 2 years to make sure that the individual who is coming of age can sustain themselves. Or they'll send off the individual that's coming of age on a big hunt to hunt really big game like a lion or a bear or something like that, just to prove that they can do it and they can handle themselves. Well, Western society still has coming of age, even though you might not think about it that way. Now, I would like you to take just a moment and think about what in American society could be considered our coming of age. If you're thinking the car, driving your own car, you're absolutely right. Now I know some people might think when you turn 18 you can vote, and that's a pretty momentous occasion where you can tell the government what you think and actually be heard. But not everybody votes, so it's a little difficult to count that one. Also with smoking, but not everyone smokes. And then when you reach 21, which is a little bit down the road, you may or may not drink, and not everyone drinks, so we can't count that. But everyone drives a car, right? You may not own a car, but you've driven one at some point, surely. Most of us, I'm sure, took our driving lessons in high school, so we could get that little bonus on, a little deduction on our parents' car insurance, right? Defensive driving. So everyone's driven one at some point. So even, for example, if I walked up to someone in New York, somewhere I've never been, and I just started talking to them, even if we had nothing else in common, we could both say we've driven a car. Even if I don't own one and he doesn't own one, we've all driven one. So everyone drives a car, right? We've established that. So why do we vote for people who don't drive their own cars? Now, I know this sounds really offshot from where I started off with everyone drives their own car, and now I'm talking about voting. But think about it for a moment. Neither Trump nor Clinton nor most politicians these days drive their own cars. Trump is a billionaire. He can hire, probably, if he wanted to, he'd probably hire 100 people a day to ferry him from one place to another. Clinton, we both know, owns a private jet. She can fly from one place to another in a day on short notice. And she, obviously, we know, has people who can drive her from one place to another willy-nilly, for lack of a better term. The reason that's important, though, is because you're driving your own car is a coming of age. If you don't drive your own car, that's not to say that you're not an adult, but you're missing out on an experience that every American and everyone in Western society has experienced. And the reason I ask, why do we vote for people who don't own their own cars, is because if we can't relate to someone on that level, if in the most basic sense can't relate to doing something that we expect everyone to have done, then how can we really trust this person or these people that we trust with pretty important decisions in our lives? I mean, it may not affect us every day, but I mean, look at the things that they decide, like gun control, how trade is going to be dealt with, things like that. But we can't relate with them on driving a car. If you ask Trump or you ask Clinton, they might not even be able to drive one these days. Now, it's not hard, but when you're so out of experience, as we can assume they are, it's just a dividing force between us and those who we vote for. So I'm not here to try to move people away from one party or make someone vote for someone else. But the next time that you do go to cast a ballot, or anything like that, or anytime you make a big decision with someone in government, just think, does this person drive their own car? Because if they don't, then can you really relate with them? Thank you.